What is up, everyone? This is the SMT Sneed Mobile Tech, and you are now watching Technoid. Enjoy the show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to Technoid. Hope you all having an excellent day. Sorry about the bad lighting, guys. The studio lights are not working, so I have to get them replaced once again. Gotta change the bulbs for better ones. But welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. And today we're only going to talk about two stories, so I'm going to try to make this quick. But I am going to take some time to extensively talk about the Apple phasing Beats out, but I'll explain more. So let's get it going. So story number one, let's kick it up. Beats. Now, as you know, Beats by Dre are a headphone brand that are probably one of the most influential, popular headphone brands amongst young people today, like myself. Beats are like the culture icon of headphones. Whether you use Bose or Sony's or whatever, any kid in high school, college, even middle school are rocking Beats. Well, for a while now, a lot of people have been saying that Apple doesn't really care about Beats anymore as they used to, and there have been a lot of rumors in the past talking about how Beats was going to be phased out of Apple. Nobody really believed it, but in a recent tweet, yes, we're going to the source now, the Jern, the man, the beard. Well, not really a beard, more of a, well, but whatever. The Jern of knowledge, Jon Prosser, came out with a tweet yesterday and extensively wrote. Now, link will be in the description for the tweet, but basically he is saying that there are going to be some new audio products coming out from Apple. Now, as you know, Apple has been on a roll. AirPods, AirPod Pros. The three rumored products that he tweeted are the over-ear headphones that are going to be Sony and Bose competitors for $350. Then you will have sports-like headphones, AirPod X or similar to the Beats X, that are supposed to be competitors to sports. And then you have a third one, not really remembering off the top of my head. Now, the reason why they're making so much audio products and taking some time into the audio brand is simple. He claims that Apple is trying to phase out Beats. They don't want to use Beats as a way to sell audio. Their AirPod brands have been picking up some heat, and if you look around, AirPods are everywhere and everything. So AirPods are so much more popular than their Beats, and honestly, it made sense. And also, they're trying to clear out their inventory, which has failed for such a long time. They're discounting the headphones by 40%. It's insane. And now it looks like Apple will be phasing out Beats from their lineup and using their own products of audio brands. Now, does that mean they're gonna drop Beats? Not necessarily. They'll probably still sell them, but they will not be their main emphasis. Now, the question is, do I believe him? Well, I did a little bit more okay, let's start that back. I did some extensive research, that's the word, and I basically looked over a few things, and I'm going to propose to you why not only is that true, but the signs were right in front of us. Let's start it up with the basic, packaging. The original packaging from the Beats headphones were so much different, down to the wording, down to the colors, the packaging, everything about these headphones were different. If you look at what Apple has done to the Beats packaging now, here's a picture from the very first Power Beats to now. You can clearly see a difference. You can clearly see that these are not similar headphones that would have come out from the past. Now, you can say it is an evolution of time. Let's take a dive deeper. The Beats Solo Pros, when those came out, every unboxing, every single person has said this feels like an Apple unboxing, an Apple move, eco-friendly packaging. If you know anything about Beats, Beats doesn't give a crap about any of that. So the fact that Apple was already putting their input on the packaging and putting their input on the design of the packaging kind of was the first sign that we should have known Apple was doing something like this. That's one. Number two, the Apple Store. If you go into the Apple Store, before you used to have headphones out on display where you can try them out, you can actually put them on and see if you like them. Now if you go to the Apple Store, the Beats brand is just sitting in the back of the store or probably at the corner of the store with not much attention in their small little music section. So they were already promoting less Beats products and they weren't given any thought and consideration. So that's number two. And number three, the most important reason of all, the Apple connection and everything that they've done to the Beats lineups. Apple has tried so hard to make these headphones stand out in terms of technology, from sound, every little thing you could think of. They were trying to put their input on it so much, but they wanted to take away the branding and just put Apple logo on it. Look at the Beats Solo Pros. The Beats Solo 3 had a nice bass heavy sound, but also had some mids in there. The sound signature on the Beats Solo Pros are pretty much non-existent of any Beats style. The original emphasis of Beats were bass heavy. They're designed by Dr. Dre and Johnny I. Basically two guys. If you do not know who Dr. Dre and Johnny I is, you guys should not be talking Beats. To any tech YouTuber, if you don't even know who Dr. Dre is, I say doctor, not doctor. Dr. Dre from NWA went and did his own thing, influenced Eminem and Kendrick of all people. And if you're wondering who Kendrick is, comment who you think it is. Dr. Dre is legendary in the music industry, so him making headphones made sense. That's like Ray J going out and making Raycons, made by the same guy who made one of the best sex tapes out there. Hashtag FAP 2012 with Kim K. Just saying. But on a real note though, Dr. Dre basically made these headphones in a sense that you could hear the music and feel it, but it was mainly a cultural thing. Everybody wanted Beats because they looked cool, and that was it. You could say anything you want about the sound quality, but the look and display of Beats were the selling points. They had a huge amount of colors. They had variety options of sizes. They had different ranges. They were expensive, but once you paid for it, you had that culture stamp. You were like, I'm part of the crew. But when Apple took it over, they were like, well, you know what? Let's put a W1 chip in there. Let's tweak the sound signature. You know what? Let's try to get this out there a little more. Beats were popular without any marketing help. Beats were already one of the biggest headphones before Apple bought it. And one other thing, just to note that why they were phasing out the headphones, Beats had a thing called Beats Music. Basically, that was a streaming service that they had where you could play music at very, very good quality. And just so happened that when Apple acquired Beats, they took that whatever streaming service of style and incorporated that into Apple Music. So the signs were pretty much in front of us. I don't know how we all missed it, but Apple clearly had no desire for their headphones, even from the get-go. Some of their headphones haven't even been updated. The Beats Studio 3s have been sitting in the case for almost 3 years now, untouched. The Beats Solos were out for a while, but finally updated. Now you got the Power Beats to get in it. The Beats X have still not been touched since 2016. So Apple clearly does not care about the Beats line. They're gonna do their own thing, and it's gonna sell way more than the Beats do. Now with that said though, Beats are still gonna be popular. It's just that this is not a tech-savvy headphones that everybody likes to try and make it. It gets me so annoyed every time I watch a video and somebody tries to make the Beats sound like they're the most technologically advanced headphones of all time. These are Beats headphones. What the hell are you people talking about? The new Apple headphones, on the other hand, that's what you'll talk about. But the whole idea of whether I believe it or not, it's true. The signs are here. I've laid out my evidence of what I've seen and what I believe is the reason why Beats are getting phased out. And if you doubt it, hey, that's you. But come a couple of months, once Apple rolls out their audio products and you start to see less Beats and less enthusiasm, even their announcement of the Beats products, they don't even announce them formally anymore. They just randomly release them. They have no hype, no build-up. So all the evidence is clear. So anyone that disagrees, hey, don't disagree with the evidence, just disagree on what you believe in. That's all I got to say. Now story number 2, let's end it here because it's 8 minutes long. I want to get out of here. Sony PlayStation. Now, I'm a big Sony fanboy. I love the PlayStation. I played Xbox, but I just prefer Sony for the original games and content. Well, the PS5 is around the corner and they released the DualShock 5, the newest controller in the lineup, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm not saying this as a fanboy's perspective, but as a general gamer who plays every type of game you could think of, it looks like a very good controller. The DualShock 4, in my opinion, is one of the best controllers that I've used. I've used the Xbox 360. That was a good controller for its time, but the DualShock 4, it takes the cake. The 360's controller was good for that time period, but you get where I'm going. But a lot of people are kind of mixed about it, and tech YouTubers are trying to cover that shit as well. And I'm here to tell you, like, to the grown tech YouTubers, the older ones, just stick to your lane. Don't try to make yourself sound young and sophisticated. Just stay away from things you don't understand. That's all I'm gonna say. And that's it for today's episode of Technoid. So guys, this was more of a one-story driven episode. I wanted to take the time to really express where I stand on this issue. And special shout out to John. Thank you for covering the news, man, as always. And just thank you for providing it, and you've been the most accurate, so that's why I'm doing this. And also, to anybody that doubts it, hey, if you doubt it, that's fine. I don't care, but the signs were there. And that's it for today's episode. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you disliked the video, hit the dislike button. That works as well. Helps to circulate the videos. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.